What's going on there, goal chasers? I am back, all right, for another BBWW. Now, it's not exactly Wednesday. I'm just going and getting this out the way because it's been a little while. This week's video, which is week 9, will be out this week, but this is just going to be a recap of the weeks that I didn't do, which is weeks 6, 7, and 8. All right, so why I didn't do those? Because I was lazy. I went on a little trip to Vegas and I was lazy and I just didn't feel like doing it. But don't trip, because I still was on my grind. I still was working out. I still was eating good. Still was doing my thing. I just was lazy when it came to editing, well, recording and editing. But we here now. We're gonna do it. We're gonna get it done. So yes, let's get into the weigh-in. All right, and before I get into the weigh-in, shout out to my mom and shout out to Elisa. They make sure that I stay on these videos. So, all right, so week 6, let's get into that one. So I weighed in. Week 6 was 368.3 pounds. Now, for those of you who don't know, I haven't been in the 360s in quite a long time. I mean, it's been a very long time since I've been in the 360s. So to cross that threshold was amazing. It was really good. I felt good. I went in there, I worked out, last chance workout, of course, and I was really excited, and I was just shocked, you know. So my water weight was 164, my dry lean mass was 60 pounds, and my body fat mass was 144.3. All right, so then we get to week 7, and my week 7 weigh-in is 362.5. So, I mean, come on now, like, that's crazy. That's crazy. So now I'm looking at the 350s. Like, I'm like, oh, I'm knocking on 350's door, you know? And it's been even longer since I've been in the 350s. So, yeah, so I weighed 362.5. My water weight was at 164.7. Dry lean mass was at 60.2. So I gained 0.2 pounds of muscle. And my body fat mass was 137.6. So a majority, or not all the weight that I lost that week was fat. And I mean, what can you say about that? Now, this is where things get tricky. All right. So my week 8 weigh-in, I weighed in at 366. So it looks like I gained 4 pounds. Now, I know I did the work. I know I did the work. I know I didn't eat nothing crazy. I did have a burger and fries, but, you know, I weigh in once a week. So it's not like a burger and fries in a week is gonna, you know, especially how I work out. So my body weight, or my total body water weight or whatever, is 167.6. So I ended up gaining like 2 point some pounds of water. My lean mass was 1.5, so I also gained a pound and some change of dry lean mass. My body fat mass was 137, so I actually lost 0.6 pounds of body fat mass. So I don't know. I don't know how I'm guessing I'm retaining water, and so that's my guess. I gained some muscle, I'm retaining some water, but I'm not gaining fat. So at the end of the day, I'm happy for these kinds of skills, because if I didn't have something to track all of those different variables, then I would think that was just, you know, 5 pounds or 4 pounds of fat, and that can be discouraging. But looking at it and seeing that I didn't gain the fat and that it was muscle and water, then I can look at what I need to do to to get the water off and gain more muscle. And, you know, ultimately I do want the numbers to come down for as far as the weight and as a total, but I can't be mad at that. I can't be mad at that at all, especially looking at my trunk. So that's my stomach area. It's under 100 pounds of lean, or I guess that's fat on my stomach. I don't know what that is, but it's under 100 pounds finally, which is 99.7. But you know, I was walking around with pregnancy belly and I wasn't happy with that. And I feel much better right now. I still got some work to do, but I feel much better right now. I feel a lot less bloated, and I don't like when my stomach pokes out of my shirts. That's not a good look for a guy, especially, you know. So anyway, that's that. So some of my non-scale victories were, I went hiking with my nephew now. A few videos ago, I went hiking at Mount Rubidoux by myself, and I took lots of breaks because I needed them, you know. And then this time when I went, I didn't need them, you know. I felt so good. I felt so good. It felt so, I'm not gonna say easy, but compared to last time, it felt amazing. To get to the top was like, what has happened? What happened between last time and this time to where, like, this is so easy, like so much easier, I should say, so much easier. I gotta sweat, I gotta work out, but you know, the back pain, the out of breath, the needing to sit down, the just tired, it just wasn't the same. It was so far from the same. It was ridiculous. So it was like I had a whole new body, and I'm just going up this mountain, and I went up the steep side and it wasn't a problem. So that felt good. My clothes fit so much better. Again, with the pregnancy belly, you know, when I wear t-shirts, I don't have the poking belly all the time, and like I said, it's not flat now. Don't get it wrong. Don't get me wrong. It ain't flat, but it ain't like it was before. I didn't like that, and you know, I'm the only one who could do something about that. It ain't like, so I didn't like it. I'm doing something about it. And recently I started getting compliments. People are starting to notice weight loss, and you know, that is good. You know, when people say, "Oh wow, you're losing weight," it's because I notice it. You know, I see it in the mirror, and usually you gotta lose a lot of weight before somebody says something about it. So you don't just lose 5 pounds and everybody be like, "Ooh." No, you gotta take some pounds off in order for somebody to be like, "Oh, you're looking a little small, you're looking a little thinner," you know? So all good things, you know? So let's get into the side effects that I've been having. The only thing that has really been a major problem, or I won't say major problem, but has been a problem, has been the constipation. And I've talked to other people who've been doing these GLP-1 shots, and they've been having the same thing, same issue with the GLP-1. Now, one thing I did find that has been helpful, it's not fun, but is there's these pills on the TikTok shop that is called like a 15-day cleanse. These pills, you take 2 of those pills, the next day, yeah, you feel empty because you are empty. After those pills, you good to go. So I have, you know, fiber like Metamucil, and I have Colace, and I have Miralax, and I have all that stuff. But these 2 pills work better than all of those things from my experience. So, you know, check them out, see if you like them. Now I do have the gold shirt, you know, I have the gold shirt thing going on. Can't do it here. Not gonna do it here, you know, but I did do pictures when I was in Vegas, so I'll put those pictures right here. All right. So if it's something I noticed, I did notice that it does look quite different from my first goal shirt challenge. And if I have that picture, I will put both of them in comparison here. So you can see them, and it's so weird. Like, I don't feel it, you know, when I look in the mirror, I don't see it. But when I look at pictures, I can see there's a huge difference. Well, I won't say huge, but it's a big difference, you know. And one thing I was telling a friend of mine last night is that I've learned to be proud of myself, because I used to be really hard on myself. Like, nothing was ever good enough, and I would beat myself up and just tell myself that, like, oh, I lost a pound, but I could have lost 3, you know. But now I look at it like, you know what? I lost that pound and I'm happy with it. Like when I say at the end of the videos, you know, enjoy the process, respect the gains. You know, it's like you have to respect that. Like, it's not a lot of people going out here and pushing like I do, and like, you know, a lot of people are in the gym, and it's not a lot of people doing that. You know, it's a lot of people sitting around making excuses for why they can't, but it's not a lot of people out here looking for reasons for why they can. And so, you know, for those out there doing it, you know, bravo, you know, do it, because it's hard. It is hard, and it's not going to be easy. You're either going to adapt to it and create a routine and make it your lifestyle, or you're just going to fall right back off. And so you have to make your mind up that this is what you want to do. So yeah, you know, looking at my weigh-ins, you know, I could look at it as a minor setback, you know, for a major comeback. But at the end of the day, like, I didn't gain any fat, so I guess it's not a setback. I guess setback in weight-wise, but I'm still out here doing my thing. And I'm looking at this week to have a good weigh-in, because I know I'm doing good work. I know I'm doing good work. And even if I don't, I know I'm doing good work. I know it. I know it. Now, another thing you might not know is this month is my birthday month. My birthday is actually August 22nd. And I do have a goal for that, for my birthday. And my goal is to hit one of my milestones, which is my first milestone, which would be 350 pounds. So I know that's a huge goal, and I won't be mad if I don't hit it. But I figure you gotta, you know, I'm gonna work like I'm trying to hit that goal. I'm gonna do the work like I'm trying to hit 350, and I'm sure I'll get close, if not get to it. So that's my goal. We'll see how it goes. Like, today is the 13th, August 13th. And so, yeah, we're gonna do our thing, and then we're gonna celebrate on August 22nd. Now, another thing that I've learned to do when it comes to celebrations is I've heard of this before, and it could be the fact that I'm, you know, using the Zepbound that make it easier to not do these things. But I don't make food a celebration. I don't celebrate like my successes with food. You know, I can celebrate my successes with buying clothes or something for fitness, or shoes or something. Or there's plenty of things to buy besides food. But I haven't been celebrating, you know, by, you know, stuffing myself full of Golden Corral. That's my spot right there. Which they haven't been it doesn't taste as good as it used to. But anyway, I haven't been trying to go out there and stuff myself with food and doing all that, and, you know, stuff myself with drinks, because alcohol seems to stick to me. But, you know, I haven't been drinking. I haven't been doing that. I just been you know, finding other ways to have fun, celebrate, and be happy, and trying to surround myself with other people who are on this journey as well. And when you see them trying to do the same thing you're trying to do, it makes you not want to do the bad things, because you don't want to present yourself in a way that's going to take them off track as well. You know, at some point you become that mentor, or you know, you see they're looking up to you and you don't want to let them down, so got to keep pushing. So my goals for this week, or my goal for this week, is to go hiking again, but this time I want to go to San Diego. I want to go to Cowles Mountain. If you're watching this video and you want to come check out Cowles Mountain, get a hike in, yeah, come check it out. Shout out to my mom and Elisa. Elisa lives in San Diego. Come check it out. Come hike with me or whatever, and let's conquer this challenge. But yeah, that one's pretty tough. Well, it was last time I did it, and I'm hoping to have a similar result from when I did Mount Rubidoux, where I feel good. Like, I don't feel like I'm gonna die and I'm just, oh my God, this is horrible. Like, I like that feeling, like I'm capable of doing this. This is tough, it's hard, but it's not gonna stop me. Like, I can do this. I love that feeling. I also have another challenge this month, which is August 25th, the Spartan Challenge. I'm doing the Spartan Sprint, August 25th in Temecula. I used to do Spartans back in the day. I don't do them for to get my elite time or anything like that, but I do them for the challenge, you know, and I used to be able to do them to challenge myself, and I always felt so good after doing them. And so now I feel like I'm in a space where I can go in there and I can do one, feel good doing it. And you know, this is just the tip of the iceberg, because there's another one in December, and I kind of want to use this one kind of as just a starting point. You know, how did I do on this one, and how much better can I do on the one in December? So, and with that being said, you know, hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you're out there doing your thing, keep chasing the goals, just keep chasing your goals, and enjoy the process and respect the gains. And I'll see you at the next video. All right.